Oh god, the dropped frames are gonna be bad tonight. Home Wi-Fi is not fun. But it's better than no Wi-Fi, which I have back in my apartment, so... you take what you get. Alright. Well... Hello? Did anybody remember to come for the stream? Because we're live. Oh my god. This thing has dropped literally over 20% of the frames. Oh my god, we are gonna be fucked because of this terrible Wi-Fi. He was at the club. Yeah. Bro, jump in the general chat if you want to talk about it. Guys, you can jump in. Yeah, it oh god, you are louder than I thought it would be. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, let me change that. That's a setting on my end. Your user volume is much higher. Try again. This should... Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, it was much closer than normally. Yeah, I heard it was bad because I watched the Grassi video. How bad? Yeah, I think it's, you can see the, trivia thing, can't you? Yeah, yeah. Yes. Hey, look, it's almost as if we're doing clickbait sports, only worse. And there's only two of us and you can't see us because, man. Much worse. Do you know how many frames do you know what percentage of the frames I've had drop? 22, about 23% because my home Wi-Fi is terrible. It's better than the 0 frames I'd be able to drop because I wouldn't have any because, again, my apartment probably doesn't have Wi-Fi right now. I'll take what I can get. We will go live with this trivia game at 7 o'clock my time. That's... Okay, why do we have 3 people from 3 different time zones in this? We have 3 people from 3 different time zones in this room right now. Why the hell did we... I don't get Mountain Time. Man, it's like... Got all this land and like... a couple million people. And that's it. Yeah. Yes. So, Steeler fan, how are you dealing with the fact that we're going to be roasting everyone, but there's one team we are going to definitely be roasting today from their draft. The Steelers had a... Oh, yeah, they had the worst draft by far. They had the worst draft by far. Although I will have to say, I was gonna start this with only the Saints. No, you're here. We're gonna start this with the Saints and the Browns, because frankly, that's your team. But I gotta say, the Saints, they had a really good draft. The Saints had an okay draft. It's not the worst, and I definitely... Peyton Turner was not a bad pick. Dude, we needed a defensive end. I'll go into this later. It's 7 o'clock. And do you know what it's time for? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Goal to Go Live. My name's Ben Schluter. You can call me Tapping Glover 1. You can call me whatever the hell you want besides, like, there are many things you can call me. But just do whatever. We have the man with the plan who has decided to join us today, which is fun. And we are about to go live with the live trivia game of TL1 Live, because frankly, I am a madman. So, if y'all can see the game, and y'all can see the name and the everything, let me just pull up the little factoids that I have, because I have the answers to them. Hooray! We will begin now. Let's start the game. Working on it. Between 1999 and 2001, 3 teams were given Week 1 byes due to the NFL having 31 teams. Who's the odd one out? The Chargers, the Dolphins, the Bengals, or the Cardinals? Vote now. Did you get a chance to vote, Mr. Man with a Plan? Smart move. Good move. Good move. It's... Yes, it had everything to do with that. I literally looked it up to see if you had figured that out. In fact, JG9 made a Reddit post about it, so I'm saving this one for him. Just to see if he remembers. Now, before I reveal the answer, do you know the answer, Mr. Man with the Plan? They were the first team to do it. Okay? Second team to do it was the Bengals in 2000. The Cardinals had one in 2001. The Miami Dolphins, though, have had 2 Week 1 byes, but it was in 1992 and 2017. Both were caused by hurricanes. Hello? Yeah. No, unfortunately you're not. Yeah, it's not due to those hurricanes, but it was due to Hurricane Andrew and Hurricane Maria. Yeah. The games were against, in 92, it was against the Patriots, and in 27, Bucks in 2017. Yep. Alrighty. Now let's see what the scores are like. Let's see who actually got it right. Oh my God, Steeler fan, you gotta put your name in QuizKit. It actually requires it on every single game because QuizKit is stupid. You are supposed to be able to hear the other person. Can you not? Oh, no. Oh, hold on 1 second. Crap. Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to change this. Can you hear him now? Speak. No, why the fuck isn't this working? Why? Hold on 1 second. Okay. How was this working last time? Oh, I have an idea. What if we pulled up the Discord? See, this is unfortunate, but funny. Hold on. Say something again. You didn't even say something again. Ah! Device. Hold on 1 second. Why won't this work? Oh my God. Hold on a minute. I am going to remove. Wow, this is really making me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove both of the original ones so that we can. No, listen to me. We're gonna remove both of them. Then we're gonna add it again, and we're gonna call it Discord. And it's going to find. And I completely forgot how to do this. I forgot how to do this already. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God. This is amazing. How did I forget this? No. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. Hold it. No, we're gonna do this because frankly, you need to hear me being an idiot. No, you guys need to hear me being stupid. No, this is the funniest part. This is where you get to be funny. First, you need to add a desktop audio device. If I didn't freaking put that, I'm gonna punch myself. Come on, damn it. No, yes, this is hilarious. Oh my God. Stop! Let me do this right, please. What have I done? No. Oh, no, wait. Wait a minute. I think I got it. Let's go to, oh. Wait a minute. Is it media source? Is it gonna be, that's not it at all. No! Good! This is amazing. Y'all, this is why we don't do things stupidly. Oh my God. Hold on. Properties. Default. What if it were to use the headphones? Okay. Let's try this again. Say something. Anyway. audio output. No, wait. Okay. Okay. You will need to go to the settings so that the correct... Oh, it's... Please, just work. Fucking... Do you know how bad this is for me? I've never felt this bad in my life. Desktop audio... No! Wait... I have to let this go in because this is the funniest thing I've ever done. No, but isn't that the funniest thing? Oh my god, no one can... Oh, this is great. Recording, streaming, warning, recordings cannot be put. Well, shut up about the recordings. Oh my god. God, how did this happen? You know what? Okay, I'm looking at the same thing that I did last time. I'm looking at the same thing. Just go into setting. Speaker. Oh, wait. Okay, what if we... Hold on, what... That didn't work. First of all, it's Odafe. You said... Okay. If you are using headphones and you are listening to your Discord... Okay, so I did that. How... Okay, but that did... Oh, now I think I got it. Okay. Then we change. No, okay. Can y'all wait for 2 seconds? You can... Please. No, I mean, I'm going to pause the podcast for 2 seconds. I'm going to come back when it works, okay? This'll work, trust me. How about you just stay in the comments then? Yeah, stay in the comments. I'll figure it out. I'll do the next question, because we're still in the question asking phase. And then, it'll just be natural once it works. I hate this so much. How did this work that one night? How did this work that night? Oh my god. Oh my heavens to God. How did I do this the last time? Jesus Christ. Okay, let's say question number 2. God, that took forever. Who is the highest drafted kicker/punter of all time? Russell Erxleben, Ray Guy, Charlie Gogolak, or Sebastian Janikowski? Let's pretend none of the things that just happened. Alrighty. I actually can do that, and I will do that. I now should tell you that Ray Guy was 23rd overall, Janikowski was 17th overall, Erxleben was 11th overall, Gogolak, well, he was 6th overall. Only one of you answered, and it was wrong. How very, very unfortunate. So yeah, by the way, if you're not aware of who the heck, I'm gonna fix this whole thing. I'm gonna fix this. Why the hell won't this work? Hold on. Try jump. This is the biggest disappointment ever. Or, wait a minute. I just figured out an idea. I'm going to try this idea while we move on to the final question. And the final question... Oh, wait, we should show the scores. I apologize to this. Steeler fan, doing well. Apologies. I think Steeler fan left. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I hate myself for doing that. So here's the final question, then we'll go. Which team drafted the lowest ever Mr. Irrelevant? LA Raiders, Pittsburgh Steelers, the New York Giants, and the New England Patriots. Ah, okay, it said you weren't for some reason in the thing. So, let's see the final answer. And, you see, the first ever officially recognized Mr. Irrelevant was Calvin Kirk in 1976. He was the 487th overall pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh my God. Hey, at least something else isn't working. Let's make fun of that and not me for having tried something and failed. But yeah, congratulations to you, Steeler fan. By not being here and not having QuizKit load, you still win. Well, that was a load of crap. The place you're in, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna... Let's see. Look, try one more time. Just take 2 seconds out, the man with the plan. 2 seconds. If it doesn't work, we're gonna just cut it for the rest of the stream. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay. That is unfortunate. It's a bad technology night, unfortunately. But it's whatever. So you'll have to stay in the chat. But yeah. So. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Yeah. No, it's just really unfortunate that it isn't working very well because it's like, I don't get how it could do this. But it's whatever, let's talk, because we're way too far into this, and god damn it. Man. You ever felt sad You ever felt sad about doing something? I feel sad. This is sad. Anyway, Saints picked some guys. They picked Peyton Turner in the first round. Let's start with that. Oh my god, this is a mess, and I hate the fact that this is a mess, because I thought this was going to run well. But you know what? Next week, we're going to have this figured out, okay? Because we need to have it working so that we have it for the reaction to the new schedule. That's right. Anyway, we got Peyton Turner. He's a really athletic guy. He's a raw talent. Now, a lot of people are saying the Saints, oh, you shouldn't have picked the defensive end here. I get that, because I agree. You really needed a cornerback. Why the hell are you picking defensive end? At least there's a reason for it. At least we got there's a decent reason to pick him. And that's the fact that we kind of sort of we lost a bunch of guys on the defensive line. And the defensive line is really important to our pass rush. You lost Trey Hendrickson's production. Like, you're not going to make up for that pretty easily with the guys. Yeah. Maybe not in the first round, but the dude's a raw athletic talent. However, is it the dumbest thing possible? No. We nearly traded up to select Mac Jones. Huh. We nearly traded up to select Mac Jones. What? How? How do you think Shut up! Why can't this thing be working? Why can't this thing be working? You would be roasting the shit out of me right now. But what if... See, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I think with the Turner pick, I think people are getting way too much like, oh, this is the worst pick. It's like, Hold on one second. This might actually work. Yeah, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. I thought that might have been able to do it. Damn it! Anyway. Yeah. So the next pick was Pete Werner, linebacker, Ohio State. And the thing about this pick, so some people were like, how could you not pick a cornerback in the second round? You had to pick one in the first round. So first of all, I trust Mickey Loomis right now. Because I got reasons to trust Mickey Loomis right now. Because, like, our drafting's been pretty decent, and y'all just don't get it, do ya? There was an echo, because I keep trying to fix this thing. because apparently I can't get this. Wait a minute. Am I stupid or something? Am I stupid or something? Am I genuinely stupid or something? Just kidding. Anyway, yeah, Pete Werner. So a lot of people are like, what? But he's good. He's a decent athletic linebacker. We lost Quan Alexander. We lost, I think, another guy. I don't exactly remember who. But it's like, yeah. You need a middle linebacker. I mean, you need another linebacker outside of freaking Demario Davis, who's also getting up there, by the way. This is another thing about the Peyton Turner pick. Cam Jordan's getting up there. You're not going to have him pull... or something. Shut up. Look, I am trying to make it seem natural when I'm still trying to fix this thing so that I can have it ready for next time we do stuff. Because I was thinking about potentially tomorrow night being a Jackbox night. Yes, I'm not even kidding you. And if we were to do that, we would have to have this working. Never mind what we said I was going to... See, this is why I said might. This is what sucks. We need to find nights to do a Jackbox night, because that would be really fun. You know, if I could get my audio recording working. Jesus fucking Christ! This is why I needed to set this up beforehand. Always. Am an idiot. Anyway, you know who else might be an idiot? The Broncos for letting us trade up to get a cornerback. I'm just saying. Maybe Paulson Adebo is going to be the answer. Yeah, he's a cornerback. He's out of Stanford. Didn't really get to see him much because I don't watch West Coast football. Look, let's just say this is hell. God damn it. So, yeah, think he's good. It reminds people are basically saying, like, yeah, this means that the Saints are still going to be in the market for a veteran corner, potentially Richard Sherman. Hey, I can speak words tonight, he lied. Remember when these used to be only an hour long? Those were the days. Then in round 4, we picked Ian Book, quarterback, Notre Dame. Well, just roast the pick. Roast the pick, please. In the comment section, roast the pick. That way I have some time. Yes, if you didn't hear, the New Orleans Saints selected Ian Book in the 4th round. Yeah, so I don't think... Yeah. So you see, what you have to do is you have to understand that Joe Montana, dipshit, Like, literally Joe Montana. Just stop. Stop. Please. I'm not begging you. I'm actually asking you to do it. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm sorry. It's that I need this. God damn it. What the hell? Why won't this work? Why won't this work? Why won't this work? I don't know. Oh well. Playing alongside Rutgers and Princeton. Notre Dame didn't have a football team then. Hey, you gotta know this. He's the winningest quarterback in the history of Notre Dame, so that's something. He's got more wins than Joe Montana did. Joe Montana won a few Super Bowls, you know. Yeah. But he also won. Hey, freaking Jimmy Clausen played like 34 games and had a losing record. He started 34 games and had a losing record. Is it his fault that he was thrown into a 3-9 team and won them their only 3 games as a sophomore, I think? And I'm talking about Clausen. No. By the way, I hate Ian Book because Ian Book was the guy that threw the winning touchdown pass against LSU in the 2018 Citrus Bowl. So, yeah. He at least have some... I still have some hatred for him in my heart. Honest to God, somebody explain how Clausen was a second round. I mean, was he a first or second rounder? Something like that. No. No. I don't know. But yeah, Ian Book, guys, don't shit on Ian Book. I think he's a good pick, mainly because of where we picked him. He's a 4th rounder. He's not a 3rd rounder. Plus, we need a true backup. We need a guy who can be in there. We're not in a situation where we have a designated quarterback. It's not like Drew Brees is there and we picked Garrett Grayson in the 3rd round. That was years ago. Don't shit on Ian Book. He's very sensitive. They make toilets out of porcelain, man. They make toilets out of porcelain. That's all I'm going to say. Then, we picked tackle Landon Young out of Kentucky in the 6th round because literally any offensive line help is good. Any depth at that position is good. Finally, the Saints picked the 2nd ever draft pick out of the University of South Alabama. Gerald Everett was the only other one prior, and that's Kawan Baker. This was in the 7th round. This guy played with a rotating cast of quarterbacks. Sources online will tell you 12. Those sources are bullshitting you. Not at least in games. It's not 12, but it was like 9 or 10 different quarterbacks threw to him in games. Yeah, this dude's played with a lot at South Alabama. He's been damn good. He's had some rushing snaps. It's the first receiver that the Saints have selected in 2 years. Yeah. Then, the Saints signed 11 undrafted free agents. I'm not going to go through all of them. It's more than any other team. So I'm going to mention, we got like a defensive lineman, got a linebacker, a couple of offensive linemen, a running back. We got a tight end, Dylan Sainer out of Iowa State. I don't know if I got that right. But we got Bryce Thompson. He's a cornerback out of Tennessee. Trill Williams, who I've heard good things about. He's a defensive back out of Syracuse. We got Lawrence Woods, a defensive back out of D2 Truman State. He is a return specialist. So we'll see how that goes, because I think Deontay Harris is going to have an enhanced role at the wide receiver position this year. He got more snaps last year. He was getting some stuff. He's going to get used more. So if we have a designated return specialist, might be useful. I mean, it's another D2 guy. What the hell? Also got Eric Burrell. He's a safety out of Wisconsin. I've heard nothing bad about him, but that's because I haven't read much about him. And the final guy I want to mention is Nolan Cooney, punter, Syracuse. Because, of course, we couldn't sign Zach Von Rosenberg. He had to go to the damn Vikings. Why can't you sign anyone from the state that's literally in your backyard? I mean, the school that's literally in your backyard. What the fuck? Anyway, he's a punter. He's coming in to compete with Blake Gillikin after the Morstead release. Yes. So anyway, let's talk about the NFL moves from day 2 and 3. Oh yeah, first of all, I forgot to mention that I think the Saints had a pretty good draft, and I refuse to grade it because I don't know how to grade drafts. So, Jay, okay. We heard that he fell. We saw that he fell. We were live when he fell. Somehow the audio was working then, but that's not important right now. He fell due to a heart issue. It came up late in the process of the draft. He was cleared, I should note that. But it's not great. But he's cleared, so it's fine. That's why his draft stock fell. Let's talk about some teams. Let's start with, and I'm just going to be quick on this because I got a big-ass story to tell, and then we're going to do an AMA, in which Ben tries to fix the audio problem, too. But first, the Steelers picked a tight end in the second round instead of going for the O-line. What? Oh yes, Steeler fan. I'm talking about you. And if DPJ were here, I think he's still reeling, I think. I genuinely think he's still reeling after the Pittsburgh Steelers selected a tight end out of Penn State. Oh, that was too good. Oh, that was too good. Yeah, he's reeling. Well, you see, basically, the Steelers are stupid. Can you explain it any better than I did? No? Yeah, well, can he block the run game? Oh, wait, yeah, he could be a run-blocking tight end. But can he block for the quarterback? Ain't his job. Look, even the damn Bengals went out and got a tackle after they drafted Jamar Chase. Yes, they traded back for it, but still. I thought that was stupid. I did not like them trading back. Excuse me 2 seconds. I do believe. Yeah, they probably are going to be desperate to do that. Actually, was Tevin Jenkins off the board at this point? No, why the hell did you trade back? Tevin Jenkins was off the board next. What the hell are you doing trading back? Oh my god. This is stupid. Yeah, why the hell did you do that? But still, decent tackle. Blocked at, he was at Clemson. 6 sacks allowed in 966 pass attempts and dropbacks. What? Yeah. But here's my thing. Freiermuth never should have been on the board. Jaguars, what the hell are you doing? Did you forget you don't have a tight end? Do you not want one? Are you content with nothing? Guys, that's one of your main weak points on your offense. You've got good wide receivers. You have Trevor Lawrence. Oh, by the way, you drafted your running back, and apparently he's only going to be a third down back. Why the fuck did you waste a first-round pick on him? Oh my god. Oh! No! Yeah. Just so stupid. Oh, by the way, Elijah Moore and Marco Wilson were draft picks. Marco Wilson went in the 4th round to the Cardinals because the Cardinals decided to replace one LSU legend with another. Just keep him away from everyone's shoes. And if you don't remember Elijah Moore, you may just need to look up the fact that this man caused butterfly effects in the state of Mississippi. Elijah Moore. Ah, yes, the famous Tom Tebow. But yeah, Elijah Moore did a dog peeing celebration, which caused the Ole Miss extra point to be backed up, which was missed, which eventually ended up with both Ole Miss and Mississippi State firing their head coaches, which led to Lane Kiffin and Mike Leach in Mississippi. And the world thanked them, except for me, because I had to deal with that shit week 1, and let's not talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. We only allowed 7 rushing yards. Do not read into the rest of the statistics. We only allowed 7 rushing yards. Just, let's not talk about it. By the way, the Chargers. It's not that bad. Hey, we weren't a good team this year. We weren't that good this year. I mean, it's not like it only took them 5 fucking games to get back to 44 points. I'm still, anyway. It was the season opener as well. So, yeah. It was the season opener. We hadn't had much practice, because, like, the entire roster had been gone, save for 2 guys. It was every single starter. Okay, but the Mizzou game was a bit of a mess because it was meant to be played in Baton Rouge, but it wasn't because reasons. Anyway, let's not talk about that, please. The Chargers had a phenomenal first 2 rounds. Slater and Samuel, those were both steals. And of course, the Browns had a great draft. And we'd be talking about that right now, wouldn't we? If I could get the goddamn audio to work, I'm still pissed off. Are we going to talk about that Aaron Rodgers situation, though? Let's talk about that Aaron Rodgers situation. Now, the man with the plan, you got a chance to watch the video, but you're not going to talk about it until after I mention what's happened, for those of you who aren't aware, if you managed to come across this and have been living under a rock. Rodgers. Okay, so let's set the scene. 2018. Rodgers signed... Okay, basically just watch the Tom Grossi video because he explains it better than anyone else. I don't know how he does it. It's almost as if he's really good at this. But Rodgers, he signs an extension in 2018 for 4 years. Nothing's guaranteed after 2021. He's under the impression that if he plays well, he will keep the job. Brian Gutekunst, GM, is worried about things considering Rodgers is 30. 38. No, he's not. I that up. He's going to be 38 by 2021. So, what does he think? He wants to build the team. He hopes to get 2 wide receivers, Justin Jefferson and Brandon Ayuk. Unfortunately, he can't get those wide receivers, so he goes to his bag of tricks. He decides to trade up to get Jordan Love, a QB from Utah State who had a crazy good sophomore year, one which had him looking like a first-round pick, before following it up by leading the FBS in picks, which is always a great sign. Now, nobody told Rodgers about this move. That's not a smart thing to do considering he's your superstar quarterback. Rodgers then has an MVP season. He leads the number 1 offense in the NFL to a number 1 seed in the NFC and the NFC Championship game, in which they lost to the Bucs, a game that turned due to a Scotty Miller TD catch done by burning CB Kevin King. Now, that only happened because Rodgers threw a pick on a drive in the final 2 minutes of the half, which should be noted as being fucking important. Now, it should also be mentioned that Kevin King got burned by Scotty Miller earlier in the game because that became more... Yeah, that's the meme now. That's all Scotty Miller did. I mean, that's all Kevin King's ever done. It's not like he was actually a decent cornerback the rest of the season, and then just that game happened, and it was like, what? But yeah. So now, Rodgers has all the leverage in the world. And he wants to stay in Green Bay, and he doesn't like his legacy being tainted. So what he wants is a long-ass extension that's going to put him in Green Bay until he's 41. He wants an extension that's going to give him all the years on his contract. 2-year extension. He wants to be in Green Bay till he's 41. Now, here's an issue. Jordan Love's contract is that of a first-rounder. Now, a first-rounder is given a 4-year guaranteed contract with a 5th-year option. The team must exercise that after the player's 3rd season. So such an extension would make that entire Love pick a waste. Here's the other issue. Salary cap-wise, the Packers are in a major bind, and they're even worse next year, even with the cap going up. They can't trade Rodgers before June 1st due to a massive cap hit, but trading after will put the burden on next year. It'll save $16 million this year, but it'll make it a $17 million push next year. And again, the Packers need to re-sign basically everyone. Besides Devontae Adams, I don't think they'll have any receivers under contract. No, even Devontae Adams won't be under contract. I don't think. So yeah. Now, the media is making it worse. And by God, is that all on Adam Schefter? Not all on Adam Schefter, but Adam Schefter's done the brunt of the job. Now, the man with the Plan 360, you had a chance to watch the Adam Schefter interview on Dan Patrick's show today. Would you like to put in the chat just about how bad it was? I said it. Fuck it. That I did. So, please explain just how bad you think it was. Yep. Adam Schefter's source from most of this reporting is, dude, trust me. What it was an agglomeration of sources that he got from a bunch of different times that said what was going on with Aaron Rodgers. But at no point did it say that Aaron Rodgers wanted to leave. He then puts out the everything. Yeah, he said there was no reason to release this on draft day. He just happened to do it. Did you happen to, or did you choose to because you are too stupid? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I mean, the only note that there was from his thing was the fact that 3 guys flew out to Aaron Rodgers to try and help negotiate. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. The best line. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot to this situation we still don't know at this point. So why'd you say something? Oh, that's right! Because you wanted the clicks. Yeah. It's terrible. It's stupid. It's garbage. It's absolute dog. Man, I am gonna fix this Discord audio issue because next week the schedule gets released and it's gonna be fun to talk about. But until then, yeah. So that's what's happened. So here's what we have to do with this Rodgers situation. We have to sit back and we have to wait. Now, we are down to talking about the LSU baseball recap. But first of all, LSU has hired a president. I'm not getting this guy's name wrong. Because he's the new president of LSU. William F. Tate IV. And he is the first black president of an SEC university in history. Absolutely historic moment. Hopefully you will lead this university better than your predecessors. Godspeed. Time to talk about LSU baseball losing the series to Arkansas. We lost the first game 7-0. It was terrible. We lost the second game 17-10. Hey, the man with the plan. The Southeastern Conference is made up of universities like Ole Miss, Alabama, LSU, Arkansas. Do you not think you know the answer to that question before you asked it? Yeah. Oh well. It happened. So anyway, back. It is. It's, I believe, been 70 years now since LSU admitted its first black student. And we finally got one. Yeah. Yep. Because it was 51. It was A.P. Turode, who was the first black student in LSU history. He was a law student. But yeah, can we talk about the baseball real quick? Let's do that. 7-0, 17-10. We lost the second game to Arkansas. We took the third game 5-4. Not half bad. Still in that. We're still in the top 12. So we still get a chance to go to Hoover. We're playing Auburn tonight. Auburn is the worst team in the conference. And we beat Southern 10-2. Now, you guys are about to learn something today. Because if you notice, at the top, I mentioned Cincinnati crapshow. Welcome to story time. Because apparently, I have to tell you a story. And today's story is the situation with Cincinnati men's basketball. Because there's a lot to unpack. At the end of the season, the team basically had nothing. They had a barren recruiting class. Most of the rest of their class had basically transferred. I think LSU even got a guy. Why? Well, a couple days ago, after only 53 games, Cincinnati fired the head coach, John Brannon, and the letter sent by the AD, John Cunningham, is damning. Now, it says that it was for violation of the employee agreement, not acting in the best interests of the athletics department and university, and I quote, intentionally, negatively, and materially impacting the welfare of one or more student athletes. These are all considered separate grounds for termination. It also alleges that Brannon tried to arrange for special payments for a student and intimidated, or at least tried to intimidate students so they wouldn't bring this shit up. People are saying he arranged bribes, I believe is part of it, but is never explicitly outlined in this statement. Wow, that sounds terrible. Yeah, so then I found an article. This is an article that came, that's basically just summarizing one document. I have to give credit here. It's written by an anonymous athletics employee. Credit to Out of Bounds with Andy Wittry for finding the document after submitting a FOIA request. This is all going to be from that. So be prepared. This is going to be a doozy. Now, everything from this is between August and December of 2020. Yeah. August 2020. So in August of 2020, someone, likely a player, reported that he felt Brannon was asking him to spy on guys in the weight room, and also mentioned that Brannon asked in a phone call who told compliance about some sort of compliance violation. On August 27th, Brannon sent the author the conditioning he wanted the team to do. That author wrote in the document that they were under the understanding that coaches weren't allowed to conduct conditioning sessions with athletes, and that the workouts were random and poorly planned. That is a direct quote, by the way. When Brannon was asked about a conditioning test that could be used as an indicator that athletes were ready to start practice, he, quote, seemed disorganized and unsure of what he wanted or expected, unquote. That's August. This shit gets long. Be prepared. So, after a meeting on September 1st, quote, Brannon does not want the guys getting water during rest, or getting very little. He states that it is a fight with sports medicine regarding water allowed, unquote. Oh, just let it happen, okay? Now, I believe that the fight, again, he says it's a fight with sports medicine. I think it's a fight with the department, though it is also a fight with the actual profession that Bear Bryant learned the hard way, because Gatorade and all. Because Bear Bryant didn't like his players getting water. That ended up going well. Well, he won a bunch of national titles. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. So then, that same day, September 1st, he texted the author. Here is the report about that. All of this is a direct quote. Coach Brannon then told me he needed me to stay at work and walk through the training room to see if Associate Athletics Director of Sports Medicine Bob Mangini is in the training room. It's Mangine. I'm going to pronounce it as Mangini from here on out. If it's Mangine, I'll feel pissed. Coach Brannon said he would text me when to walk through. I was very confused and stressed by this assignment from Coach Brannon. Coach Brannon has frequently said that we cannot trust anyone outside of the basketball staff, and I feel as if Coach Brannon's order for me to walk in the training room is sneaky and unethical. What the actual fuck is going on? Next day, Brannon wanted the author to, quote, not tell the athletes what they have to run, i.e. distance, until the second before. Cannot tell them rest times, only say 15 seconds, then back on the line. Cannot tell the athletes the time to make the prescribed distance. If a student athlete bends over, they have immediate punishment. He never wants them to know what is coming. He wants, quote, the fear of the unknown, unquote, unquote. That was a quote in the quote. Just for those of you who were wondering why I had to say unquote twice. Yeah. Now that's September. Welcome to October. Specifically October 6th. The day on which horrible things happened. So, let's get this going. Cincinnati had a practice at which 3 players either went to the floor, collapsed, or passed out after sprints. Alright, there were 11 down and back sprints, and quote, a lot of running with limited rest and water breaks, end quote. Yeah, because what a shocker, he said that earlier. Now, what he did was he told players that they had to make 17 out of 22 free throws. But if you missed the first shot, it counted as double. So then you would have had to make 17 out of 20 free throws, realistically. Quote. Here's a direct quote. It's pretty long. When the goal became unattainable, the athletes had to run a 33, which is 6 court lengths in 33 seconds. That's a traditional basketball drill. They ran 4 of these. During the last free throw attempts, John Brannon called me to him on the practice court. He asked, what is the time for a 17, meaning 17 court widths? I answered, traditionally, 60 seconds. This is an unquote. So after the players missed again, Brannon indicated that they had to run the 17. After time expired, Brannon said the names of the players who had made it in time and followed with those who missed back up, apparently meaning they had to run it again. Great. The next quote has a shitload of redacteds in it because, privacy and all. So, before this sprint, redacted went to the floor with a redacted. After time expired on the second sprint, several athletes did not make the time, and 2 more student athletes went to the ground. Redacted has redacted, became dizzy and redacted, passed out. I don't know what the hell got redacted there. After getting redacted to the trainer's table and on oxygen, John Brannon walked by and said tapping out. I don't know what tone of voice he used, so I'm going to say it that way. Redacted was very affected by this, as it showed that John Brannon did not care about his health, questioned his character and integrity. John Brannon called me that night and asked what happened to Redacted. He stated that the athletes shouldn't be laying on the floor and that we needed to get them in shape. Unquote. All of that was one fucking practice. Alright? Let me just state. All of that was one fucking practice. The day after, an assistant coach said that Brannon used a free throw drill where the goal was very difficult to achieve just so he could run the team more. Yeah. Fucker just wanted to make his team run. Also on October 7th, Brannon led what was described as a culture meeting. Yes, culture for this fucking guy, so you can see where this is gonna go, right? Brannon discussed BCD, blame, complain, defend, and that Brannon, quote, this is a quote from this, uses an athlete's complaining to justify his response of yelling and cursing. At one point, the team watched on film as they saw they were running for a mistake. The one who made it was never made aware of. So they were running because one dude made a mistake, and that dude never knew he made the mistake. Great job, coach. You're not coaching. So what the fuck are you doing? Being a piece of shit. Oh, yeah. No, let's keep going. Because 5 days later, apologies for the cracker breaks. It's October 12th. Brandon was frustrated that players kept missing practice due to injury, and he stated many times that he needed to be aware of their statuses. This is not true. Yeah. Sorry that your players keep missing practice due to injury. Maybe you should stop injuring them, you fucking dipshit. An assistant coach asked if trainers send emails. This is a quote from the document. Here's another thing that's going to make you say that. Brandon says yes about if they send emails, but he does not want anything in writing because, quote, there is no flexibility in writing, unquote. He states that he liked to operate in that gray area. You like to operate in that gray... Motherfucking, you're not sketchy. October 14th. Brandon wanted the author more visible at practice, specifically at water breaks, to hear what players were saying, and then he wants the author to tell him after practice. Okay? October 16th. He wanted the author to keep an eye on a trainer he didn't trust. Direct quote. He tells me that I am doing a good job and the guys really like me. Side. I feel that this is clearly an attempt to manipulate me to do what he wants. Unquote. October 26th. The quote that makes this whole damn thing. Players were reportedly upset because of a comment made in a huddle the previous day. Fuck the heart rate monitors, I know what in shape is. I'm going to just put that in the comments. That way we all can see this for a little bit. Yeah. By the way, in the Discord, I'm just going to send a link. I'm just going to put in the notes I have for this week. They're fucking great. Here's what I have next to that quote in parentheses. Just 3 short words. No, you don't. You do not know what in shape is. You are not a... Just... Oh my fucking God. So, here's the thing. Day after. October 27th. The 3rd consecutive day of practice. This is not a good thing. It turns out that Brandon had been told a schedule to allow for athletes to recover. Okay, that's good. But the practice load was never decreased during consecutive days. Even though that was part of the outline. Outlined in there was what you were supposed to do if you did consecutive practices. He did not do this. Quote! This led to the aches and pains of some student athletes and the presence of overexertion symptoms. Yeah, no fucking shit. You're pushing them to the point of literal breaking. One of the earlier mentioned players, he fucking called one of the players out for going down again that day, and he, quote, made him feel like shit. Like, I think that's what he said. The player said, it's like, he made him feel like shit for going down again. Fucking hell, you're overworking him. His body literally cannot take it. It's not that he's out of shape, it's that you don't know what in shape is, you fucking piece of shit. Anyway, let's move to November, because guess what? We still got November. November 11th meeting. Brandon asked if the author had met with Cunningham. Remember him, the athletics director? Because Brandon had been given a written reprimand 2 days prior for the October 6th shit. Now, apparently, an athletics department employee had been instructed not to tell Brandon if they'd met with Cunningham. Here is a direct quote that's really damning. After this meeting, I felt that either A, Brandon had lied to me about what Cunningham had told him, or B, Cunningham had told John Brandon that we had spoken. I was very anxious over this situation because I felt I would be caught in the middle. On several occasions, John Brandon had told me that if he didn't trust someone, they would be fired. I felt that I was in a position to get fired by John Brandon or by UC administration. At this time, I began to avoid any meetings with John Brandon and staff. So then, after a meeting on December 11th, Brandon asked an employee about, quote, the one who called us out on the hours, referring to the third violation regarding CARA hours. But what are CARA hours, you ask? Well, I had to look those up myself. So CARA is countable athletically related activities. This is stuff like practice, competition, so games, individual workouts, film review. There's a whole bunch of stuff that count towards your CARA hours. And this is also known as the 20-hour rule, because during the season, you're not allowed to have more than 20 hours per week of this kind of activity. By the way, a game counts for 3 hours flat. You're also not allowed to have more than 4 hours in a day. If it's the off season, the same 4-hour-a-day rule applies, but you're allowed a maximum of 8 of those hours a week. Also, during the season, you're mandated to give athletes a day off. During the off season, you're mandated to give athletes 2 days off. So, he got bopped for this 3 fucking times. Wonder how that happened. Now, the last date from the document is December 17th, and it was film review from a 74-71 home loss to South Florida, where he told players it was the worst coached basketball game he'd ever been a part of. He cited a practice in which he got into a verbal argument with several players because, quote, he chose not to schedule games against certain opponents. Brandon then tells the team that they are not tough and cites reasons he believes this to be true. He continues with a tirade about the USF game and tells the team and staff, if we don't take ownership, then we should fucking leave. He later told players to take, quote, a fucking opt-out year, unquote, and, quote, opt the fuck out, unquote. And a final quote, he states that we are going to play my way or you will be fucking miserable. Which I don't think is gonna be a problem, considering the way you want your team to play is making everyone miserable. That's why 6 players transferred out of there, you piece of literal scumfuck. I would say that we're done here, but no, there were other meetings. Brandon stated the administration and sports medicine staff can't be trusted. He told men's basketball staff, and also, he told men's basketball staff members that they should only talk to him or other staff members, and in his office only. Here's the worst part. I can't say this is the worst thing I've heard about a head coach in the American Athletic Conference, because there was the dude at Wichita State who literally choked out a player. That's what's fucked up. So that's what's happening at Cincinnati. Thoughts? Yeah. Welcome to the weird world of Welcome to the weird ass world of college sports, where literal monsters roam the halls of college campuses everywhere. Yep. You follow enough of it. Oh, speaking of weird world of athletics, Presbyterian just hired the high school football coach who never punts and always onside kicks. They're Division I non-scholarship in the Pioneer Football League this year. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. Cannot wait to see a team that always onside kicks and never punts. So that's all I had on the docket. It's 8:13. Ask me anything but the question. Stop. Come on, actual, real fucking questions. Wow, Rutgers. That's feels bad, man. Yeah, meanwhile, LSU baseball is just leading Auburn. Ah, yes. Who did I think was the worst first round pick? Travis Etienne makes no sense to me. Najee Harris is... I'm not going to say Leatherwood. I don't think Leatherwood was the worst. He may not have been a reach. I think it was Etienne. If they're going to use him as only a third down back, what the hell were you doing not selecting somebody more, useful? You fucking idiots. I think that the Jamar Chase pick is not as bad now because they did. Exactly. The Jaguars had a position of need of basically everyone, and they picked the one position they didn't need. Like, mostly everything except running back. You picked a running back. Are you stupid? Yeah. J.C. Horn isn't a bad pick for a Carolina Panthers team that needs a defense. I mean, their offense is Christian McCaffrey, but they picked a running back. By the way, I absolutely love the Kylin Hill pick by the Packers. Kylin Hill was a guy I've been high on since 2019. 2020, he got screwed over by an altercation with the coaching staff and a system that was never going to work out for him. Yeah. But he was damn good in 2019. I always thought he was a damn good running back. I think that's where he fell, but I think had he played under a normal system this year, he may have been a fourth rounder. I think he would have jumped up a few rounds. Because again, I watched him. He tore ass. Again, his highlight film is awesome. Dude can jump. Dude is a hurdling machine. And he's a great leader in the locker room. This is also the dude that got Mississippi to change its flag from the really shitty design to the one that it has now, which has words on it. Oh my god, how did you literally take a flag that was like, from a mortal sin to a vexillological sin? Why? I'm not a flag nerd, shut up. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Now you can see it. Yeah. Looks cool. Well, the stars have a meaning. I think it's the number state they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not counting this. Yeah, I think it's the state they are. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Really no need for words. Again, that's why it's the sin of vexillology. I have an idea. Yeah, a lot of states do. So, I'm thinking for a second. And I have an idea. How many people we got? So, it's unfortunate because I was gonna... God damn it. See, we need to find a way to do it so that we can get a Jackbox night going, but that's gonna take a lot more people. Like, we're gonna have to get people from the damn trivia thing to do that, because that would be fun. I'll figure out how to do the Discord thing. Hey, maybe... I am a Vexil... Dude. I am a Vex... Fuck you, now I have to check it. You don't know, do you? I have a whole thing... Hold on, let me double check. Oh my god, it's the seal on blue. No! No! Your flag is garbage. It's just a seal on blue, he says, realizing his states is actually only a seal on blue as well. Damn it. Just make it a thing! Hi, what are you gonna do for your state flag? Take the seal, put it on a blue background. Fuck it. Okay. I'll give Mississippi this. At least their racist flag looked freaking like... At least they put effort into trying to make sure you knew they were racist. Like, they didn't just put, "We're racist" on a blue background. And it would have been the same thing. It's just like a seal on a blue background. Like, at least they were trying. Because that's what I'll give Southern racism credit for. They try. They try their hardest. Damn it. They put effort into being pieces of total dog shit. Have you seen the state legislature of Georgia? Man. But yeah. Nebraska has a boring flag and needs to change it to something cooler. Put corn on it. Put more corn. Make it look like a cornfield. That would be cooler. That would be cooler. But yeah. By the way, bro, after this. Yeah, that would be cool. By the way, bro, after this, you willing to stick around and try and help me out? Like, yes, that is true. That is true. That is true. Maybe stick around, help me after the stream. Try what right now? Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna... Should I stop streaming or what? I think what would be best is for... Like, so I'm gonna end the stream and see if maybe the part of the problem was me having the stream going. Plus, it's almost 8:30. There's no one else here. So, I'm going to end this right here. Oh, I should let y'all know something. Tomorrow, for the normal podcast, I'm going to be just normal, regular ass me talking about stuff. Next week, we're going to have a normal stream on Thursday. Going to have a normal ass podcast on Friday. But on Saturday, I'm coming out with a special episode. I'm actually interviewing my roommate, who happens to be an athlete at LSU. So if y'all want to see that, check out the Anchor thing. That's in the description. My fucking God. Can you really not help yourself? Anyway. Anyway. So... Anyway, if you want to find me on Twitter, all my links are in the description. If you want to find a link to this thing, and you're on YouTube, and you're watching this right now, then I'm just going to tell you, why are you sitting there? Just waiting. Patiently. You could be doing so many other things right now. Thank you. But also, you, Tom. Yes, that's right. I know who you are. I'm going to stop this before this gets really weird. Oh, wait. This is called method acting. Anyway, you know what? But you know what? If you want other types of methods, such as a method to find me on Twitter, you can find me there at capital BEN, capital S, capital L, capital A, capital SPORTS. That was a decent segue. I have been Ben Schluter. This has been Gold to Go, the most incredible disaster we've had before. Tune in next time. Maybe it won't be as bad. We'll be reacting to the NFL season being released. Till next time. I've been Ben Schluter, and bye-bye.